Hey everyone, how y'all doing, and welcome back to another video. So we have the Metagross Terra Raid battle, and this was tough. Let me introduce you to Skeledirge with Shell Bell. Now this is the one I got from a 7-star Skeledirge raid. Torch Song, Protect, Sunny Day, Curse. Unaware, definitely, and then it has max HP and max defense in the IVs. And it has a bold nature. So I got this build from Osirus, so shout out to him. Link in the description down below. Now, this is not the greatest build, to be honest. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm sure there are definitely easier ways to solo this. It was not easy. This is my third try. And, you know, third try, but first of all, you have to get a Bolivar on your team. So you need that one on your team. That's why it took a lot of resets. So when I say third try, I meant third time getting a Bolivar. So definitely get that on your team. And he's going to start off with putting up shields. So let him do that. He'll put up his shield, and then he'll use Hone Claws, which kind of is irrelevant because you have the Unaware ability, right? Your hidden ability. So, yeah, first things first, you're going to go ahead and start off with Torch Song. So, you want to get 3 Torch Song attacks. So, he does go for the Earthquake, which is super effective, and that's where a Bolivar comes in. Because, you know, once that Pokemon takes damage, it's going to set up its field, and then you're going to take less from Earthquake, and that's why it's really important. So, yeah, so I have Shell Bell, as I said, on as the held item. We do get a little bit of health back. I'm going to go ahead and go for another Torch Song right now. Earthquake coming through. But again, as you can see, it does a lot less damage, which is really, really impactful. So I do go for the Torch Song. Now, I do have Sunny Day on this build. I never ended up using it. I was just satisfied with the ability of Bolivar. I just didn't even use it. So you can get away, obviously, without Sunny Day. But if you set up the Sunny Day, obviously, your attacks are doing more. Your Torch Song is doing more damage. Okay, his defense is going to rise, but again, we ignore that, right, because of Unaware. So he goes for Zen Headbutt now, you know, he will end up going for a lot of Zen Headbutts. The problem is you could flinch, and he will attack first, you know, unless if he gets paralyzed, which that does happen a little bit later, for me, so I get a little bit lucky there. But yeah, if you flinch, you know, more than once or twice, you're probably not going to be able to beat it. It is a tough matchup, I'm not going to lie. If you have a better build, feel free to post it in the comments down below. I did decide to go for a Curse. He actually goes for another Iron Defense, not a big deal. And I'm going for the Curse right now. And I do Terrestrialize too. So yeah, that's why you go for the 3 Torch Songs immediately, right? Because you want to get that Terrestrialization online as soon as possible. So I'm going to be able to do that right now. And then go for my Curse, which will increase my, well, attack, which is actually irrelevant on this build, but it also increases my defense. So Zen Headbutt coming in, and then I do get off the Curse. So again, I didn't flinch at all, so again, a little bit lucky for me. So there goes my attack and my defense up. But again, the attack really irrelevant. Torch Song not going to be helpful with that, right? But, yeah, we go for another Torch Song. Now it's time to break the shield. I was thinking of going for the Sunny Day, but I'm like, no, I need to get more health back, right? I need to get the health back by going for this and increasing my health with Shell Bell. That's why I went for the Torch Song. And I boost my special attack some more, which is very nice to see. And as you can see, I do get more health back. Let's see. I think I continue to go for Torch Song, right? Yeah, just go for another Torch Song. Zen Headbutt coming in. Just have to hope you don't flinch. And as I said, I didn't flinch at all during this, and I'm stressing that a lot. I know you really can't do anything about flinching, obviously, right? You know, it's not like you can increase your chances of not flinching. You're going to have that, what is it, 30%? I don't know the percentage, but I got fortunate there. We need to break a shield, so one more attack will do it. So I go for another Torch Song. Earthquake coming in, but that field is still set up, so I'm taking less damage, which again is very, very impactful. It really matters. If you don't have a Bolivar on your team, just reset until you get it. You need it. I didn't even try without it, but as I said, I failed 2 or 3 times. It may have been 3 times before I got the build. So, and that's with a Bolivar. So, okay. So now he's gonna nullify stat changes. And now it's very important that you go for a Protect. So I'm going to go ahead and go for a Protect right now. Get my Protect going. Stall out 1 turn. As you can see, he's paralyzed, which is actually really fortunate. Which means we do outspeed him. So we're going to get a couple turns to avoid being flinched from that Zen Headbutt, right? So I do get off the Torch Song right now. And the good thing about Torch Song is, as I said, you continue to increase your special attack, right? And I did use PP ups to max out Torch Song, by the way, and I do recommend doing that. Okay, he removes negative effects affecting himself. That's fine. Zen Headbutt is coming in. But, again, we can't get paralyzed or flinch, right? Because he was paralyzed. So he's not paralyzed anymore, but he was paralyzed. So we were not able to flinch that turn, which is good. So I'm going to go ahead and go for another Torch Song. I think I do decide to set up a curse at some point. Just to boost my defense a little bit more. But yeah, not an easy build. Even at this point, I still wasn't confident I was going to beat it. Because I came so close one of the times, and I almost beat it, but I ran out of time. I would have beaten it if time was not a factor that one turn, but I guess I could have included that in here, but I didn't. So I go for a Torch Song. As you can see, the timer is clicking down. This is really not a consistent way to beat it if you want to farm it. So there definitely are better ways, but we were able to get it done. As I said, like if you want to go in with other players, I don't think Skeledirge is the best way to go, because if everyone brings in 4 Skeledirges, they're all going to get knocked out, right? Because if Earthquake is just going to do so much damage, you're not going to have an Bolivar, right? So I do decide to go for a Curse right now. Again, I could have kept on going for Torch Song, but I went for Curse instead. Zen Headbutt is coming out, and I do set up that Curse. So that's going to boost up my defense a little bit, which is nice. As we've discussed, the attack, it doesn't matter, but okay, so now it should just be Torch Song from here on out. Again, even at this point, I was not confident I was going to be able to beat it, but I do get off the Torch Song right. I'm not flinched. You'll love to see it. So there we go. You know, you can see his health as well as the health bar are kind of in sync with each other, right? They're almost identical. You know, the time is actually a little bit lower, but and let's see what happens here. I do go ahead and go for another Torch Song. Again, like if you didn't use PP ups, you probably run out of Torch Song at this point. So definitely run it, unless you're running another fire attack like Flamethrower instead of the Sunny Day, considering I didn't use Sunny Day at all. But Torch Song coming in, yep, they're, you know, neck and neck, right? The timer as well as his health bar. So I do get more health back. He did set up a light screen, I think, already. I don't think he sets these up. I think he already set it up. So at some point that will happen. But Zen Headbutt coming out right now. If I flinch, I think it would be game over, to be honest. Maybe I'd be able to flinch once, but yeah, it's rough. It's not easy. I knew one more Torch Song would be enough to knock out the Metagross. And you know, let's see, Medium Mash actually coming out towards the end. I do resist it, so that's totally fine. But it's a powerful move. Doesn't do much, though. And I'm going to be able to go for another Torch Song. I'm thinking as long as I don't flinch from a Zen Headbutt, which is coming out right now. Spoiler warning, as I've mentioned probably 10 times this video, I don't flinch from Zen Headbutt, fortunately enough. And I do get off the Torch Song, which will be enough to KO that Metagross. And when I KO'd it, I was so relieved. I was still not confident I was going to beat it, even before that last attack. But I'm so relieved I was able to get it. I tried early. Again, I wasn't able to do it. I took a break. I had to go out. And then I came back, and I was able to do it. So again, probably better built out there, but we were able to get it done with this one. As per the tradition, I do use Premier Balls. I guess because Pokemon Go, you use Premier Balls to catch raid bosses. That's why I'm using it right now. And I'm going to be able to catch this Metagross, which is very nice. You love to see it. So we're going to hit the Metagross right in the face. So this is going to be a catch. And yeah, really excited to have this just because it was difficult. I feel like the more difficult ones, the more exciting it is to beat it, I guess. Will you agree? But look at that. 3 bitter Herba Mystica, right? And then we actually got 4 Herba Mystica, a spicy one as well, but 3 bitter. That's pretty insane. So really happy with the rewards as well. But yeah, I mean, it is a difficult build. I'm sure there's going to be other builds that you could probably do easier online and on YouTube in the coming days, or maybe right now. But yeah, if you have any other builds, I might try it out, maybe make another video or something else with another Metagross. But yeah, so happy to have this one. And that's going to be it for this video. I will see you all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.